The economy. It feels complex, doesn't it? A tangled web of numbers, policies and jargon that often leaves us feeling overwhelmed and disconnected. We hear about GDP, inflation, interest rates, and it all sounds like a secret language spoken by experts. But what if I told you it isn't? At its core, the economy is incredibly simple. It's not some abstract entity floating above us. It's just billions of individual decisions stacked together day after day. Every single choice you make, every transaction, every hesitation, it all contributes. Think about it. You decide to buy a coffee, a new phone, or groceries. A business decides to sell its products or services. An investor decides to invest their savings in a company or a property. Sometimes, people decide to panic, pulling their money out or holding back on spending. These aren't just isolated events. They're the fundamental building blocks of our entire economic system. One of the most talked about economic indicators is GDP, Gross Domestic Product. It sounds intimidating, but really, GDP is just spending measured. It's the total value of everything produced and sold within a country's borders over a specific period. The formula you often see is GDP 1C, i.e. GXM. Let's break that down because each segment is simply one source of total demand in the economy. C stands for consumption. This is you and me, households spending money, buying food, paying rent, getting a haircut, streaming movies. It's the biggest part of most economies, reflecting our everyday needs and wants. I stands for investment. This isn't just about stocks. In economics, it primarily refers to businesses spending money, building new factories, buying new machinery, investing in software, or even building new homes. It's about expanding capacity and future growth. G stands for government spending. This is the public sector's contribution, building roads, funding schools, paying for defence, healthcare and public services. It's the collective spending on things we all benefit from. And finally, XM represents net exports. This is the difference between what we sell to other countries, exports X, and what we buy from them, imports M. If we export more than we import, it adds to our GDP. If we import more, it subtracts. It's our trade balance with the rest of the world. So, when you hear about GDP growing or shrinking, it simply means that the total spending across these categories is changing. But here's where it gets really interesting. Markets don't move just because numbers change. They move because expectations change. Think about it. If everyone suddenly expects prices to rise, they might rush to buy now, driving prices up even faster. If businesses expect a recession, they might stop investing, which can cause a recession. The economy isn't a cold, calculating machine. It's psychology, multiplied by scale. Our collective hopes, fears, confidence and anxieties are incredibly powerful forces. Consumer confidence dictates whether we feel secure enough to spend or save. Business sentiment influences whether companies hire new staff or expand operations. Investor fear or greed can send stock markets soaring or plummeting, often with little immediate change in underlying company performance. These psychological shifts can create powerful feedback loops, leading to booms when optimism is high and busts when fear takes over. Understanding this human element is crucial to grasping why economies behave the way they do. So, why should you care about this simplified view of the economy? Because it empowers you. When you understand that the economy is a sum of decisions and driven by psychology, you can 1. Make better personal financial decisions. You'll see how your own spending and saving habits fit into the bigger picture and how collective behaviour can influence your investments. 2. Interpret news with clarity. Economic headlines become less daunting when you recognise the underlying drivers, human choices and expectations. 3. Reduce anxiety. Economic fluctuations are a natural part of this human-driven system. Understanding the why can help you navigate the what. It's about seeing the forest for the trees. The complexity often hides the elegant simplicity at its core. The economy is not a mystery to be solved by a select few. It's a dynamic, ever-evolving reflection of our collective human experience. It's billions of decisions, driven by psychology, shaping our world. If you want to continue demystifying markets, understanding these forces, and gaining a clearer perspective on the world around you, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Join us as we continue to unpack complex ideas into understandable insights. Thanks for watching.